I woke up suddenly. Strange dreams were chasing me. I rubbed my eyes and looked around. The small cabin was quiet. Next to me, my friends Megan and Vicky were still asleep in their sleeping bags. The moonlight came through the window, and I could see small moths flying near the glass. Sam sat near the door, holding a flashlight in his hands. He smiled when he saw that I was awake. "Couldn't sleep?" I asked. He shook his head. "Bad dreams," he said softly. I sat up and pulled on my hoodie. The night air was cool, and I felt goosebumps on my arms. Outside, the forest was full of quiet sounds. The wind in the trees, the water in the lake, and something else. Something like wings. "Do you hear that?" I whispered. Sam nodded and stood up. He opened the door a little, and cold air rushed inside. Something glowing flew past him, small, bright, and strange. "What was that?" I asked. "I think it was a butterfly," he said, "but it's midnight." He stepped outside, and I followed. The forest looked silver under the moonlight. The air felt heavy and sweet, like flowers after the rain. The glowing shapes moved around us, dozens of them. They looked like butterflies, but brighter, almost made of light. Vicky woke up and came to the door. "Guys, what are you doing out there?" she called sleepily. "You have to see this," I said. She and Megan joined us, their eyes wide. The glowing butterflies danced in the air, flying close to our faces, landing on our hands. They didn't feel real. Too warm, too soft. "They're beautiful," Megan said. "Maybe we shouldn't touch them," Sam warned. "They don't look normal." But I couldn't stop watching. One landed on my palm, and I felt a strange tingling, like electricity. I laughed nervously. "It tickles," I said. Sam stepped closer to me, his face serious. "Nina, don't move," he said. "What's wrong?" I asked. He looked at my hand. The butterfly's glow was spreading, a soft light that moved up my wrist. I tried to shake it off, but it didn't leave. Suddenly, everything around me became brighter. The butterflies flew higher, swirling together like a living cloud. For a moment, it was beautiful, magical. Then the light started to hurt my eyes. "Let's go back inside," Sam shouted. We ran to the cabin, but the butterflies followed. They came through the open door, filling the small space with glowing dust. Megan coughed, covering her face. Vicky screamed. I tried to close the door, but my hands were shaking. Sam grabbed a blanket and tried to wave them away. "Get out!" he yelled. But they didn't move. The air smelled strange, sweet, but sharp like chemicals. My head started spinning. "I feel dizzy," I said. Sam turned to me. His face looked pale. "We have to get out," he said. We stumbled outside again, coughing. The night was no longer quiet. The forest looked unreal, painted in blue light. Butterflies covered the trees, glowing brighter and brighter. I felt my skin burn where they had touched me. "Nina, your arm!" Vicky cried. I looked down. My skin was red, covered with tiny blisters. The pain grew fast. I screamed and fell to my knees. Sam tried to pull me up, but his hands were shaking too. "We need help!" Megan shouted. "There's no signal!" She looked at her phone in panic. Sam helped me stand. "Just stay awake, okay? We'll walk to the road." We walked through the woods, but the air was thick and hard to breathe. The glowing dust was everywhere. I tried to speak, but my throat burned. My legs felt weak. "Nina, keep talking to me," Sam said. His voice sounded far away. "I'm here," I whispered. "Just tired." The last thing I remember was falling.
the world became soft and white, full of lights that looked like wings. When I opened my eyes, it was morning. The sunlight was bright and cold. My head hurt. Sam was sitting beside me, his face covered in scratches. Megan and Vicky were lying a few feet away, not moving. Sam, I whispered. He looked at me, tears in his eyes. They're gone, he said. I tried to stand, but my legs didn't work. My skin was burning again. Sam tried to help, but he suddenly stopped and looked at his hands. The skin was red, just like mine. What's happening to us? I asked. He didn't answer. He was staring at the trees. The butterflies were gone. The air was still. Only the sound of the lake was left.
Later that day, the rescue team found us. They said the air in that area was full of toxic gas from an old mine. The glowing butterflies were not real. They were just hallucinations from the gas. It made people see beautiful things before it killed them. They said I was lucky to survive. But sometimes, when I close my eyes, I still see them. Small wings of light flying toward me in the dark. The story is over, but maybe not in your mind. Now, let's check your understanding. Question 1. Where were Nina and her friends sleeping that night? Question 2. What strange things did they see outside the cabin? Question 3. What happened when Nina touched one of the glowing butterflies? Question 4. What did the rescue team say about the butterflies? Question 5. How did the story end for Nina and her friends? Write your answers in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back for the next story. Until then, sleep well, if you can.